how to make the easiest and one of the most effective survival Tinders to light in any scenario in the world coming up. Making this is so easy and inexpensive, it's ridiculous. All you need is some cotton balls. The thing here you need to remember is that it's 100% pure cotton, not any synthetics in there, because the cotton lights as well as the petroleum jelly. So just normal petroleum jelly, plastic bag, and what you do is take your plastic bag, turn it inside out, grab a couple tablespoons or so, 1 to 2 tablespoons. Bring your bag right side out so you don't get Vaseline all over your hands. Put your cotton balls in there, half close it so you can squish them around. And then just saturate the cotton balls. Now I've seen and heard before where people melt Vaseline down, put cotton balls in a pot. I found that that's just not necessary to do at the time. So they completely saturate the cotton with the Vaseline. So this saturates it enough because once you take these out, they're going to be all smushed down. So you want to aerate them after that. So here's our Tinder kit ready to go. Take out one of your Vaseline and cotton balls. Best way to light it is to pull it apart one way, and then 90 degrees of that, pull it apart the other way. Spread it out. Put your metal match down closer to the tinder, and then stop right before and scrape really hard. It's as simple as that. Now the more Vaseline you have in there, the longer it's going to light. Also, that Vaseline is going to melt through your cotton ball and then onto your platform. So you want to make sure that your platform is sturdy and all your Vaseline doesn't melt away. So whether that be a rock, piece of bark like this, piece of tin foil works really well. It extends your time that it's lit by multiple minutes. So depending on the amount of Vaseline you have inside it, it's going to burn for somewhere around 1 to 10 or 15 minutes. So this one doesn't have that much in there, but lights up really well. You saw all the fibers that we had and all the cotton, and so there's not as much Vaseline on the inside. What if we put a whole bunch more in there? So that was probably a half a tablespoon, and all throughout you can feel that it's saturated. So I spread it out. Again, the downside is that it might be a little bit harder to light, but it's really not much harder that I've found, as long as you spread it out well enough. The edge is going to light. It's just going to take a little bit longer to get going for that Vaseline to ignite and start melting through. The problem that I see all the time is just weak strikes on a metal match. So you're just getting tiny little sparks like this. You want to dig into that metal match and get good, long, hot sparks. So here's just a normal cotton ball right here, and that's going to light up pretty easily. But it's not going to last that long. That's why we have the Vaseline. The cotton ball is your wick for your Vaseline. Let me know what some of your favorite Tinders are. You can already see how much longer this one is burning with all the Vaseline in it. And especially if you have a lighter, it makes it that much easier even to light them up. But the metal match, it's going to be waterproof for you as long as it's not kept in a wet case. If it's kept in a wet case, it's going to corrode. So the easiest, cheapest tinder, most inexpensive tinder that I've used for a long time. Now this tinder doesn't substitute the need to have good preparation in your materials prior to lighting your fire. So just putting a whole bunch of wet sticks on top of this isn't going to dry it out enough to get that stuff going. So you still have to go and prepare your materials to ensure that this can light and heat up enough for your wood to be able to get that lit. But having this, you can't go wrong. It saves some time where you don't have to go out and collect natural materials, and it's ultralight. So thank you for watching Survival Schoolhouse. Keep surviving.